Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Today in Amarillo. Let's take a look at our radar and satellite map. We do have clouds across the high plains, low-level clouds, and even some patchy fog moving in from the south and east. A bit more cloudy and a little bit on the dreary side here in town. We do have a flash flood watch now in effect for our eastern Texas Panhandle counties until 1 o'clock tomorrow. Heavy rain likely from thunderstorms in any area that has storms kind of redeveloping over it over more than just a few minutes, really. We'll see the possibility of flash flooding. Of course, we've had some decent rain so far in the month of May. We're over average for the month of May and for 2019 as well. Let's take a look at rainfall estimates. Now, we'll have showers and storms developing this morning, heavier storms in the afternoon, basically along the dry line and a frontal boundary which will be splitting the northern half of the Texas Panhandle. Rainfall amounts, according to our computer models, by, say, 5 p.m. today from this morning into the afternoon, we could be seeing close to 0.6 of an inch of rain in Perryton, closer to 7,500s in Liberal back over towards Beaver, and, say, Spearmint as well. Stratford closing in on half an inch, about 4,800s possible in Guyman. That's from this afternoon storms. They continue on later on tonight with more developing to the south and east, half an inch by midnight in Tulia, and closing in on an inch and a half for Perryton and Canadian as we continue on into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow morning and the afternoon time. A few spots could even be seeing a total of 1.5 to 3 inches. It's a lot like what we had early on Monday as we had those storms coming through the eastern part of the Panhandle. Now, day planner forecast here in town, a few thunder showers popping up, mostly of a non-severe variety. We could have a few that get strong and try to produce some large hail. Hit-and-miss storms likely around noontime, but we'll see a lot of the activity clearing up and then returning later on closer to 2 to 3 p.m. with high temperatures in the 70s and the 80s. So back closer to where we should be for this time of the year. Lake levels, Lake Meredith coming down to 75.44 feet deep. Greenbelt at 48.65 as of right now, and Ute Lake at 83.66 as of this morning, coming up just a little bit over the last 24 hours. Now, the morning round of rain, though, of course, these storms will be sharing a lot of the energy. A lot of them will be pushing out towards the southwestern Kansas area and western Oklahoma in the afternoon. Behind this frontal boundary, on the cooler side, highs in the 60s and the 70s. A lot of cloud cover. Out ahead of it, highs in the 80s instead, including here in town. Canyon at about 82 today, Tulia at 82, 83 degrees for our friends in Childress, and 80 in Canadian, and Pampa, Shamrock back over towards, say, Wheeler, coming in around 81, 82 degrees. And it will be along this frontal boundary to end and along the dry line boundary as well. We'll see the afternoon showers and storms develop again with large hail likely, strong straight line winds, of course, the heavy rain threat, and then the possibility of tornadoes not out of the question. So stay alert for today. As the front drapes down towards the south and east by tomorrow morning, we'll see another round of storms along the front, but then that front heads back up towards north just a bit for tomorrow afternoon, and we'll keep the possibility of severe storms in the area again for Friday afternoon here in town and mainly off towards the east. High temperature of 79 degrees coming up on Friday. On Saturday, hit 82. Our thunderstorms on a more hit or miss basis over the weekend as the cap of warm air aloft starts to strengthen just a bit. Anyway, for the next several days, be able to take your outdoor plans inside if a storm nears on your location. The good news on Memorial Day, we'll start out with rain and storms. Those will clear out for the afternoon as we heat up to a high of 89 degrees. You can check out that 7-day forecast always at myplains.com.